All right, good morning, everybody. turn that music off. And we got 12 people in here already. Morning. I got Scout here with me. I look a little bit grainy. Do I look grainy to anybody else? Trying something a little different with the lighting, but I think I need to switch something up here real quick. Hang on. Is that any better? It still looks grainy. Let me try one other thing. Hang on. All right, let's see. Is that better? Still looks a little grainy to me. I don't know what's up with the camera. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with it too much. Now I've got intense light on me. Hopefully that helps. Uh, yeah, who is this bearded man? Popped up on the screen. Chuck? I don't know. Hey, good morning, Robert. I haven't seen you in a while, Homestead Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. Um, I see lots of great people in here. I see Danny Days. I see Rebecca Davis. I see Chuck. I see Lisa. I see Candy Watson. Good morning. Um, Kirby the Beagle's in here. Annette down in Perth, Australia. We got Scout here in person. Scout's tired. He hasn't had his coffee. Do you want coffee? Are you interested? You're just too tired. Do you want some? Yes. There you go. Man, you're sleepy. Well, I look like the sun is shining on me. He does this every time. Turns around. Now he's gonna go and sleep. Um, oh, Danny's making oatmeal blueberry muffins today. Send one over to Arizona, Danny. Um, yeah, Chuck's telling everybody how to do it. We got a Nightbot command set up, so type AZ. Yeah, and there's a weather command too. Chuck, you're amazing. Thank you. Hi. Matt at Grafted Branch is here. He says, "Good morning, Scout." Um, oh yeah, Kobe. We got a couple dogs. I think Danielle counted. We got 33 birds. I think something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it is a great group here this morning. Matt, you're right. How does the picture quality look? I'm trying to work on something so that I can improve. I'm always looking at ways I could improve. So stay tuned because we got something coming up. I'm hoping to have it even better quality this morning. Hey, Ann Dale just popped in. Good morning, Ann Dale. I see Chris and Larry are here as well. Good morning, Chris and Larry. And they have the same Nightbot commands as us. I don't know how you figure those out, Chris, but that's awesome. It makes it easy for everybody going over to Chris and Larry Homestead. Type the same commands that we set up. So that's good. I need to set up some more. I've said that for a while now. I need to change these ones that talk about. Oh, I thought I saw it pop up. I missed it. But yeah, I need to get some other stuff changed, modified, and add some more comments. Yeah, Danny, I missed it. The chat is moving along. So got 15 awesome people in here this morning. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about some new stuff that's been happening over here. Like to give my father-in-law a shout out. I don't think he's watching, but happy birthday, Ken. We'll be going to where did he want to go for dinner tonight? He wanted to go to Cracker Barrel. So I don't know what he wants to eat there, but yeah, that's where we're gonna head tonight. So Danny, I am looking for your comment. All you need is height chart behind you and be able to pick you line up. Uh, oh man. Well, um, Scout's handsome too. You know what? Everywhere we go, Scout gets comments. It's funny. Have you guys ever, those of you who have dogs and take them places, even if you're just out on a trail or something, or Tractor Supply or wherever, do you ever have people that just come up and they talk to your dog? It's kind of a weird cultural thing, but it's becoming more and more of a trend, it seems, where people will, um, they won't talk to you. They won't even look you in the eye and say hello. They'll just start talking to your dog. Anybody else? Anybody else find that a little bit odd? I I think it's kind of cool in some ways that they're reaching out, but I know I can be introverted sometimes, and sometimes it's easier to talk to somebody's dog than it is to talk to them. So I guess that's it, but it still feels weird that they're talking to my dog. But and then they say, because Scout has these ghostly kind of eyes because he's part Catahoula, we think, but he elicits comments all the time. People say, "What a beautiful dog!" all the time, everywhere we go. It's what a beautiful look at those eyes. He's so beautiful, right? And I've I kind of don't know how to respond to it sometimes. Like, thank you. I don't I don't know what to say. Thank you for him. Like he would say thank you if he could. I don't know. But often they're saying it to him, like you are so beautiful. And I don't know. Sometimes I blush a little bit, like "Eh, thank you. I guess like we're together. Scout and I we're walking along. And anyway, yeah, he is a handsome dog. That's for sure. Um, and let's see. All right, so I got off on Scout's beauty. Um, and we got some great people in here this morning. Mike, good morning, Mike. Thanks for making it in here. Um, all right, Danny Days has a recommendation here for Cracker Barrel. My mom calls it. She can't ever say it. Cracker Barrel. She always calls it Crackle Barrel. Which is great. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at this lighting and it's just too much. Let me see. I'm gonna change it without turning the camera off and see see. This looks too grainy to me. Somebody help me out. Give me some feedback here on the picture quality. Um, is this okay? Because this is kind of how I usually have it, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me try one. Let me try one other thing here. I'm trying a few different things. So see, that's way too bright. Anyway, sorry for messing around. I'm getting scorched by the Arizona sun here. Hang on. Maybe that's better. Now I can't see. I'm blinded. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna be working on some lighting stuff this morning. Um. Well, obviously I have been already this morning. I still can't see. I'm blinded. But I'm gonna be working on some video quality stuff and then probably some audio quality stuff too. I say we can see you, so it's fine. Well, thanks, Andale. I appreciate it. Um, just turn the light off. No, no way, Danny. Forget about that. I ain't doing that. I've done that in the past, and it's just way too grainy. I don't know if I can change some video settings. Let me see. Ah, there's some video settings in StreamYard. Huh. Anyway, sorry for playing with this while we're doing the live. Still looks grainy to me. Does it look grainy to anyone else? Bottom, yeah. Set it to 720. That's exactly what I just did, Jesse. Um, Kata's out there. She's making some racket. Scout wants to go see what's up with that. The dogs have gotten some. Man, I'm sorry, Danny. Danny's giving me a hard time here. I'm missing comments. I am sorry. Just turn the light off. I see that. If you're seeing spots, it's okay. All right. Oh, I'm missing some comments. Maybe that's the one I missed. I'm sorry, Danny. I got it, I think. Let me know if I missed some other ones. Or you could just repeat your comment and then I'll see it for sure. Looks fine. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, everybody. It does not look fine to me, and so I'm a little bit picky. Yeah, you give me a hard time, I'll give you a hard time back, Danny. That's how this works, you know. Hey, Heather Lynn's here. Good morning, Heather. I saw you put up some video about I forget what it was called, but it was low tide. Anyway, it's early. I need to drink some more coffee. Um, thanks for your patience with me this morning. All right. Um, Awesome. Well, Mike, you and Terry must have gotten some knitted hats from Rebecca Davis. They're amazing gifts, that's for sure. Shadow makes it look like the sun is directly on you. That's a good light. Okay, thanks, Homestead Aquarius. Appreciate that. Um, when I watch the replay, I'll see it's fine. Okay, well, thanks, Jesse. See, that's the kind of feedback I need to hear because it does not look fine on the monitor. It looks like there's graininess just jumping around all over the place. So I don't know if there's some issue with it right now. But oh, I missed them. Gathered Together's in here. Good morning, Glenn. I think it's Glenn. Um, all right, we got Zany May in Florida. Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. There it is, the town wharf. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, looks like it's blinding. It's not that bad now. It was bad earlier. Clear for me. All right, thanks, Andale. All right, now I got that sorted. Maybe it's not even, but you guys just want me to carry on, be done with this whole picture quality and lighting thing. So this morning, so we have mice. Does anybody else have mice? Let me know in the comments if you have any mice. The dogs are on high alert if we say rat at all. Um, I don't know if Scout heard me, but they start going berserk because they've let's see, um, we've caught 3 pack rats this week. The rodents are just trying to take over. I thought it was going to be a zombie apocalypse. I was all prepared, had all my weaponry, had all of my canned food and my water and everything. I thought the zombies were going to come and knock down the door, and I was ready to defend my family and all of our food and everything, and our garden especially. But guess what? It was not a zombie apocalypse. It was a mouse apocalypse and a rat apocalypse. They all keep coming, and I can't defend our garden and our chickens and everything else. Fortunately, they haven't gotten into the house, so they're not as big as zombies, and they can't knock down our doors and break our windows. Not yet, anyway. Those pack rats are pretty big. Um, yeah, I can't do cats, everybody. We had a barn cat one time when I was living on a 18-acre property, and that barn cat took care of some of the rodents, but not all. There's tons of them. Yeah, we had ground squirrels and mice and rats and all kinds of stuff. Um, Yeah, I will. I will, Rebecca. I haven't had time to watch a lot of people's lives, and Mike and Terry have their live. I'm so bummed because theirs goes live every time. It's on Wednesday nights, right? And we have our um, community group Bible study that night, every night at that time, and I often forget to go and watch the replay. So thanks for the reminder. I appreciate that. Yeah, see, barn cats, no mice. Tried traps, peanut butter, and ran. Yeah, so we tried the bucket trap with the wire that goes across the top, and then the aluminum can that spins, and we put peanut butter on there and put a board that going up to the bucket and water in the bottom. We didn't catch a single mouse at all. Um, yeah, Wendy, I know. I mean, there are tons. All the baby mice, the regular mice are like probably that big without their tail, and then we got baby mice that are like 3/4 the size, and they're all over the place. They're running everywhere right now. So yeah. All right, Danny Days has 2 cats. Yep, yep, yep. All right, Homestead Aquarius, I have mice, got 2 and a trap last night in the trap. Yeah, we've got some good live traps for the mice. And so here's what we do with the mice is that often we've got stock tanks that are bigger than our traps, and we'll drown them in there. I know it's not the most wonderful thing, but we'll do that, and then we'll feed them to the chickens. We were feeding them live to the chickens before, but our neighbors could put out like poison and stuff. So if we ever catch one and it's already dead, we just throw it out. But if it's still alive and it looks healthy and it's jumping all around, we'll drown it and then give it to the chickens and they'll eat it. And that's a good way for us. It's kind of like a permaculture thing, right? It's all the system working together. But um, anyway, it's the best when the dogs get them. And honestly, all the mice I think that are around the chicken coop and the garden are probably living under the rocks. We've got a lot of rocks here, so every rock that we took out, we piled up and we try to use it. So we've got some that are underneath the chicken coop, keeps the chicken coop from um, getting too much water under it during the monsoons. We don't have water most of the year, but during the monsoon season, we get a lot. And then we've got a lot of rocks built up for a fire pit area, and both of those are right next to the garden. So I think all of them are living in there. So we let the dogs get them, and Scout's just now starting to figure out how to be a mouser, but Kata is an amazing um, rodent hunter. She's really, really good. Um, Heather Lynn says, I rode my bicycle to Pavilion Beach on Tuesday so I could collect some rocks for the edge of my flower bed. Yeah, just watch out because mice, if you pile too many rocks up there, the mice love it. It's like a blockade for their entrance, like a little fence that keeps predators out of their holes. That's kind of what they're doing here, I think. 4.4 miles. That's a good ride, Heather. Yeah, nice. I love hearing about people riding their bicycles. You probably know that you suckered me right into that. I love it. Um, Matt at Grafter Branch said I battled mice last year, flashlight and a shovel. Yeah, there's easier ways, right? Yeah. So I think I answered this already. No, not in the house. They were in our garage, which man, that thwarted our efforts to get our seedlings started. But I figured out Josh Satin. Anybody else watch Josh Satin's YouTube channel? He's got a good market gardening channel, and he's a no-till grower. So I'm all about the no-till growers, everybody. If you haven't heard already, um, we decided not to till up our soil, which we'd always done in the past. We've always used a rototiller, and we always thought that was really good to work in amendments and stuff into the soil. But Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, the garage. And so I was watching Josh Satton's live stream. And I don't know what time he does it. He doesn't have that many people on his live stream, so he'll answer your questions. He actually ran out of questions to answer, and the dude's got like 200,000 subscribers, I think. So it's big channel, but I think there's only 60 people in the live stream. So there weren't that many, and he was running out of questions. So I asked him all kinds of questions. But one I asked was, what do you suggest to do if you have mice in your garage and they're eating your seeds and seedlings as soon as they pop up? And we had the 10 by 20 trays. We had a bunch of them on our shelving racks with our lights and fans on them and the heating mats underneath. I mean, we were going all out trying to get these seedlings off to a good start in January and February. And the stinking mice, they somehow got into our garage, and which isn't hard. They can get in there, um, but they started eating all the tops off of our seedlings. Just would top the seedlings, and the seedlings were gone. They're just dead. And I'll tell you what, Danielle and I were so frustrated. It's one of those things that just it's a bummer. And Josh had a great suggestion, and it was just get those humidity domes. We don't need them. In fact, often they can help with germination, but often they create more fungus and issues if you're not taking them off all the time. You can put them on and then take them off, and you'd have to monitor humidity. Those of you guys who've used them know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But we weren't using them, and we don't even have them anymore. We got rid of all of them, I think, that we've ever had. And he said he just puts a little bit of weight on top so they can't knock it off of there. And I'll do it until they're big enough where the mice usually won't eat them. But some of them even ate, tomato seedlings that were this tall. They just gnaw and girdle the tomato seedling. So anyway, the mice are a problem. It doesn't help that both of our neighbors, kind of stockpile some stuff on their property, and we have like a boneyard for pipe and um, for lumber as well. And the dogs killed two rats in there this year or this week, and lots of other mice and stuff. So rodents are a problem right now at the end of May in the highlands of Arizona. All right, so that's one thing that's been happening. Um, let's see. There is a farm-safe mouse poison that we use, Rat X. Will not hurt other animals that get the poisoned mice. So that's interesting, Chris. I'll have to look into that Rat X, huh? So if the poisoned mouse crawls into the chicken coop or chicken run, and the chickens get it and eat the mouse meat, they're not going to get there's not going to be any ill effects. I'm real hesitant to try that. That's interesting, though. I'll have to look into that, Chris. Thanks for mentioning it. Some of that kind of stuff we shy away from, and we make kind of conservative, I guess. I don't know what you would call that. Conservative about using any kind of poisons on our property, just because we don't know long-term effects of stuff until it's kind of too late. That's our perspective, and but I appreciate you mentioning it because um, it could really help, especially like in the garage. I would use that in the garage 100%. Um, so yeah, thanks for that. Barn cats, I know. Well, I'm really allergic to cats, and the whole family's asked me if we can get cat in any way. And I'm like, no way. Put my foot down. I won't I won't suffer with the allergies that I have for cats. I mean, I can't breathe when I've got cat dander and hair around me and in my face and stuff, and even if it's just in the garage or outside or whatever. The problem, oh man, this is a long conversation. The problem with outside cats, guys, is that they eat stuff that you don't want them to eat. I'm probably I'm probably in the minority here, and because I know a lot of you have cats, but it's somewhat irresponsible to have outside cats. All right, I might get a whole bunch of shade for that, but it is somewhat irresponsible. I'm just gonna leave that there. All right, Chris and Larry use that in their garage. No cats over at after Branch Homestead. All right, I've got a friend. I got one friend. Um, yeah, like I said, we've had a barn cat before, and she was smart. She was a smart, smart cat. But she'd only stay in the garage. She would never come out of there because there's so many coyotes and stuff. Oh, Darren's my friend too. Thanks, Darren. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. So, uh, there's so much I can talk about. And I missed a bunch. I missed a bunch of comments. I'm sorry. Um, we got we got the No Cat crew joining me. You know what? Yeah, Mike. All right. Well, I've got some friends. Thanks, guys. I don't think it's bad to have cats. In fact, I love cats. I think that they're amazing animals. My my father-in-law, whose birthday it is today, he has he has a cat. Him and his wife, my mother-in-law, Danielle's parents. They have a cat, and she's awesome. In fact, last time I was over there, I was putting up pens and pencils up on their countertop, and she was knocking them all off. Like, we were counting. That was what I was doing was I was, just playing with the cat. I love playing with the cats, and, it's not too bad if I'm just around them for a short amount of time in their house. But if I am sleeping somewhere where a cat has been at all, it's not good. And if it's like if the cat fur and stuff, if I have to clean it out of the garage, it's over. I'm done. I'm bad enough with dust and stuff, but um, uh, yeah. I'm reading some of these comments. Hey, Prepper Book Club, welcome to the party. I just opened up a can of worms, a can of cats, so to speak. I could talk about that a whole bunch. But anyway, I was putting pens and pencils up on the countertop for my in-laws' cats, and I was trying to figure out how long it would take for her to knock them off the counter. And I kid you not, it was 3 seconds on average. I put one up there, and she bat it off in 3 seconds, and it was just hilarious. Yeah, yep, there it is. Somebody knows what my thoughts are. So I lived in Hawaii for 2 different summers, guys, and cats in Hawaii are a huge problem. People just let them go feral, and they're everywhere. If you guys have been to Hawaii, you know how their chickens are everywhere. On the Big Island where I live, there's cats everywhere, and they kill off so much of the native wildlife. In fact, they think that there's probably been, I don't know, maybe a half dozen bird species that have went extinct primarily because of cats getting out of control. So I know maybe a lot of you have left here. We got 16 now. I think we're up over 20, but I know it's not popular. I should only talk about popular things that people like. Uh, yeah, when cats stay outside, the problem is that they get the lizards and the birds and all the other stuff that you don't want them to get. If they just ate rodents all the time, I mean, awesome. I'd be all about it. If you could breed a cat that would never catch a bird or a lizard, great. But those birds and lizards, so some birds are not good for our garden. We've got a towhee over here, a spotted towhee that they've nested over here, and they dig up Danielle's onions looking for worms in there. And it's bad enough when a chicken gets into the garden, but when there's a towhee that flies in and flies out and feeds their young, the worms, it's not super bad, but it's somewhat bad. but there's a lot of birds. In fact, probably some of the majority of birds that cats will catch are the insect eating birds, which it's huge around here. That we've got an organic kind of permaculture style farm going on, and we're looking to incorporate as many um, volunteer animals as possible that are beneficial to our farm. So lizards are huge around here, and it's bad enough when the dogs get them, and we're trying to teach the dogs, but it's hard to teach a cat not to go for the lizards. And we have our neighbors have four cats that are outside cats that are always in our yard and always trying to eat our lizards. And those lizards eat a ton of insects. We're watching them all day long. They're eating insects. And so that's a part of our system that we have here. And anyway, it's unpopular for me to say outdoor having outdoor cats is somewhat irresponsible. So you can hate on me all you want. It's all good. I don't really care. But that's my opinion, and we can have different opinions, and we can be friends. That's something I will stand by every day of the week. Um, and I love you guys, even if you have outdoor cats and you don't think it's irresponsible to have them. Totally fine. Yeah, there you go. Chemical free. Um, there's so many chemicals that we don't know what they're doing until it's sometimes even 50 years later. So we don't have that long to figure it out. So we're just gonna go without. There we go. We got Cindy and Gary at Pathways Homestead are in here. Good morning, y'all. Glad you're here. Uh, I could hear the crowds with pitchforks and torches, Nick. The cat people will find out about you. Whatever. They got pens and pencils to pick up off the kitchen floor. Their cat knocked all their stuff off the counter. Um, the other thing is that they like to use the fluffy garden soil for their litter box, and I'm not about it. Sorry, all you cat people. Uh, you probably have 14 cats. This is anti-cat chat. uh, yeah, cats are a forbidden subject many places. So, oh my goodness, cats are great for those that have cats, but I'm so used to having a dog around that cats have no chance here. A dog chases cats under the shed and will not leave for hours. Yep, I hear that. Yep, and there's a reason that cats are so popular as outside pets. Um, my last husband was allergic to cats. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Prepper Book Club, you just got a kitten a few weeks ago. Well, they're awesome. As I was saying, um, yeah, it's awesome having cats. Chris and Larry, you're keeping them inside. Awesome. Thumbs up. I love it. Anyway, I didn't even intend to get on this. No way. I never even would have thought. Um, yeah, cats do keep down the rodent population. There's no doubt about it. They're really good at it, and the rodents are probably over on our property because our neighbors have four cats, and they probably scared all the mice and rats over here. To be honest, I'm sure that they're over here. And our other neighbor does not have any cats, but they have a whole huge boneyard of I don't know, lawn tractors and trailers and uh, lumber and pipe and all kinds of stuff. So I'm sure that the rodents are finding refuge over here, but our dogs are giving them a run for their money. Darren says our chickens are brutal in our gardens. We were starting to fence more of them off. We made a sand bathing area, but they decided they needed other spots. Yeah, chickens are about as hard to wrangle as cats, in my experience. Maybe you guys find that cats are easier, but chickens you can at least train them with like a scoop and a scoop of scratch. You guys seen my video about how we bring the chickens out to the chicken tractor from the chicken run? every day. We got that's the other thing that's been going on that I wanted to talk about is that Danielle is in the process of chicken training right now. So we got rid of four of our chickens. We got rid of Daffy, Pepper, Salt, and uh, Iris. So Iris was a is she's still out there in Prescott, Arizona, up in the she's up in the pines. She made it to the pines and the big granite rocks on the side of Mount Francis at my friend Ben's place. And they're not laying eggs anymore. I guess the stress of moving to a new place. He had two chickens already. He got our four. And so now he's got a flock of six. He had a flock of, I don't even know, 15 or something. The coyotes were getting them. He fortified he's calling it a chicken fortress now. And anyway, he bought our chickens off of us, and we sold them for 20 bucks a piece, and they were laying real well. And Ben's our friend in our mutual assistance group that has rabbits, and so I told Danielle, I said we should trade them for some rabbits. She said, "No way, I need some cash to go buy some more chicken feed." So we did that, but. Ben got Iris, who is a barred rock, Daffy, who is an Easter egger who lays greenish blue eggs. So we got rid of her. Those two were in our very first chicks that we got. So we passed them off to him, and then Salt and Pepper, which were I can't remember their name, the name of their breed. It's early, folks. What time is it? It's 6:46 over here. Mm, Cuckoo Moran. Coffee helps, guys. Um, all right. Danielle's training our chickens. Thanks, No Parts Garage. Good to see you in here. Thanks for mentioning it. If we could get some more thumbs up, that would be great, everybody. Oh, Wendy just sent a package to Rebecca. Awesome. Griffin just brought home a kitten they found in a dumpster. Yeah. So in Hawaii, they have a sign. It's sad, but it's more. I don't know. I guess it's some kind of like it's the culture, right? Like we all perpetuate our culture. You can choose to perpetuate different culture. So be an example. Be a leader, folks. Lead people in the right way. Um, in Hawaii, they have a sign at the dump. It's actually a refuse not refuse transfer station where you can dump off your waste, and then they actually used a tractor. It's just a pit basically. They just use a bucket on the front of a big tractor, and then they dump it in the back of a semi trailer, and then they take it off to the dump. But there they have a huge sign that says animals are not waste. Please do not put any live animals in the refuse transfer station pit. And it's super sad, but happens. Um, Wendy says we only have one indoor cat. She's 14 years old. When she's gone, I'm not getting another one. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Wendy. 14 years is a long time, but cats live a little bit longer than dogs on average. So, um, yeah, I don't know why you're not getting another one, but yeah, animals need attention and care and all that, and sometimes it's hard, especially when they're just a pet and not they don't have a purpose on the farm necessarily. Um, oh no, Danny is just giving me a hard time today. Wow. Women Outdoors has a hiking buddy that's a cat. 2 cats and 2 dogs. Cats are way easier to take care of. Ah, whatever, man. Go ahead, clean those litter boxes or whatever, or have them do their business in your flower beds. I don't know. All right, Andale. Yeah, no worries. Um, can you guys hear Scout groaning over there? Oh my goodness, he's so loud. Oh, that was a huge groan. He's so sick of me talking to y'all. Yep, I had the neighbor cat getting in one of my garden beds. Yeah, man, when we lived in San Diego, we had this one cat that just would not stop. It was just horrible. All right, I'm gonna get off the cat thing. Maybe if you guys will let me. Yeah, well, Chris, Ben is in desperate need of chickens. So he was definitely first on the list. He took 3 or 4 of our chickens last year, and so you guys might not understand why we're getting rid of chickens that are good layers. Nothing wrong with them. We just like to cycle through um, the chickens because eventually they don't lay very well, and then you can cook them in a crock pot, but that's a lot of work and a lot of time, and it's not really all that worth it. I mean, you can get some bone broth, but the meat isn't that great, um, and processing a chicken is not all that fun. To be honest, we'd rather just get new chicks. They're cheap. I mean, less than $5 a piece usually. Sometimes, well, they're more when you go and get specialty breeds like Danielle's been getting. But that aside, they're pretty cheap for what they are, and they're pretty easy to take care of once they're all integrated into the flock. They all do the same thing, and so we just turn them over. We wait till they're 1.5 to 2 years old, and then they're kind of laying as much as they ever will, and then we sell them off. So I mean, we could probably get more eggs out of them. It could be more economical for us to wait a little bit longer. But then somebody's getting an older chicken that's not going to lay all that long, and then we feel bad about that. So I'm realizing I'm way back on the comments here. Yeah, I hear you, Dan. All right, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Um, yep, I hear you, Danny. All right, well, thanks for continuing to listen, Danny, and thanks for giving me a hard time. I love it. Just bring it, and that's totally fine. Um, all right, so Cindy and Gary say, I think it depends on your situation. We had a huge rodent problem when we moved here. We have no close neighbors to cause problems with. Yeah, I think it does depend on your situation. I think you're right, Cindy and Gary, and that's fine. We can differ in opinions, and we can try different things and talk to each other about what works and what doesn't. For us, we got a small property, and our neighbors are nearby, and we depend on lizards, and so yeah, and I'm really allergic to cats, so no, no thanks. But I know that it can work for a lot of you, so um, kind of giving a lot of you a hard time about it. Hope that you enjoy the banter. We should talk about things that are less controversial and divisive than cats. Safe subjects like politics or religion. Dude, I love you, man. That's so great. Yeah. Um, it's almost 10 p.m. over there where Annette is in Perth, Australia. Thanks for joining us, Annette. I really do appreciate you being here. And it's great to have a family member over there in Australia. Um, hey, look who's here. It's Shane. Hey, Shane. It's good catching your live first thing when I woke up this morning. Yeah, it is. It is hard to tag people on the phone. I know how that goes. I'm often on my phone watching people's live streams, but no worries there, Wendy. Um, let's see here. Oh, we got people saying hello to one another. Um, my dog has the most important job on the farm. Makes me smile. So I was in the middle. All right, Cindy and Gary, I understand. Take care. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. We got Amanda in here too. Good morning, Amanda. I watched Amanda's live stream a little bit yesterday. Um, let's see. I missed some other comments. Sorry, everybody. Um, yeah, the chat really jumped there for me, but I'm getting down to the bottom. I'm all the way at the bottom. So Wendy at Willoway Ranch put in AZ for um, the Nightbot command. So there's Wendy's channel, and let's see. Oh, wait, that's good. That's good for you, Chuck. Um, that's good. You know, I try not to bring up divisive topics, but you know what they say about opinions, right? We've all got one, and sometimes, sometimes they ain't so great to learn about people's opinions. So, and that's all it is. It's just opinions, you know. So take it with a grain of salt. And you do what you feel led to do. Um, Willoway Ranch is up to 190 subs. Is everybody here subscribe to Wendy at Willoway Ranch? Because uh, she's within 10 of 200. And I wanted to make sure that if anybody's within 100 or still early. If anybody's within 10 of a major milestone, to let me know. So Wendy is 200 is a pretty good milestone. The 100 and the 500 are the ones I want to focus on the most. So if anybody's within 10 of a 100 or 500, let's uh, let's get them up and over those milestones. So let us know. But Willoway Ranch is close to 200. So you'll have another opportunity sometime, I think, Chuck. I think a lot of people just unsubscribe to me. They're like, "Man, you're not into cats. He thinks outside cats are irresponsible." Out. Uh, just it's fine. God bless y'all. I don't. I I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it some other time, Chuck. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. 143. Yeah, Heather's getting there. Look at that. 150 right now. Yeah, got my 100 here. It'd be nice to get to 200 here too. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, can we get Wendy up and over the 200 spot? 200 is a good spot to be. Let me know if you are subscribed to Willoway Ranch. Nobody let me know if they heard Scout groaning over there, but that was hilarious. Um, so you guys must have not heard it. There it is. That's exactly what I was gonna say, Chris and Larry. I was gonna say this exact thing. Make sure that if you think you're sub to someone, check again. YouTube does funny things. Yeah, I found on many occasions that I was not subscribed to somebody that I thought I was. So, um, all right. See, Amanda's doing it right. Already subbed. So let me know if you're already subbed. Rebecca's doing it too. Yep, that's good. All right, Matt. Take care, man. I know you got work going on. I still have Little Way Ranch. Just check. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate that. All right. And Annette is already subscribed too. Jesse's already subscribed. Good, 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 good. All right. Yep. Let me know if you're subscribed to Wendy already. I put Wendy's channel link in the chat so you can go and connect to Wendy over there. All right. Awesome. Chris. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. That's helpful to know. And Heather, all right, good, good, good. Just found Willoway Ranch. All right, they like weird container growing too. Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. I'm sub to Wendy. All right, thanks, Danny. I appreciate everybody mentioning that. Let's see, we got 15 people in here. Um, so one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I think 9 people have let me know that they are already subscribed to Wendy at Willoway Ranch. Your wife won't sub to you until you're monetized, so help a brother out. Oh man, that's great, Jesse. Well, all right, Chuck subscribed too. That makes 10. They're already subscribed. So yeah, apparently everybody who's in the chat here is already subscribed. Wendy, don't know. It's showing 14 people, so we're dropping off. People, 13 people now. Um, not a whole lot of new people coming in this morning, I guess. So all right, 191. That's great. Can we make it 192? Can we get Wendy up to 192? That would be great. Anybody else can subscribe to Wendy at Willoway Ranch. That'd be great. Here is the link. Um, Wendy's awesome. She sent me a whole bag of seeds that I still haven't done a mail call video with yet. I got something from Jesse too, and one of you also sent me something. I forget who else. But anyway, I've got to do a mail call video very soon. Oh, she's at 192. All right. All right. Yeah, awesome. And Dale must have been 192. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we hope to get you up there. So close to 250. Nice, Danny. Yeah. Well, just keep on doing what you're doing. We gotta get you up to 500 so you can get that community tab and share out all your friends. I like to share when I'm on somebody's live stream. I don't do it all the time. I try to remember, but I often don't do it. Um, yeah, 1,000 subs is great, and we've been earning some revenue, but it's really not all that much. And our our most popular video isn't one that most of you guys are probably interested in. It's about building landscape stairs using landscape timbers. And I just kind of figured it out myself. My neighbor had some they're not really even um, retaining soil, but they're more just a border around their decorative like flower beds out front. And I saw him doing it right after we moved in, and he was just drilling holes in these landscape timbers, and he was actually putting lag bolts through them, I think. But I looked at that and I said, I've seen people make stairs out of those in our local trail system. Just stairs up for a hiking path. And so I figured out how to do it. I didn't watch any video, and I just put up a video about how to make landscape stairs. I think that's what I called it. Anyway, that video, I think I have, I don't know, 100,000 views on it or something. But it's the one making a lot of money for us. Pretty much all the money, besides people giving us super chats or super stickers or whatever. Um, but yeah, it's interesting to see once you get monetized what actually happens. So for those of you that are looking for that 1,000 mark, sometimes it's not all that you think it might be. Let's see, how to do it yourself landscape stairs. That's what that video is called. And let's see. Oh no, it's only got 76,000. 76,000 views, I guess, since published. But yeah, 45,000 in the last year. So that one's doing well, but all the rest of them aren't really earning much at all. A few pennies here and there. But yeah, that one earned us 16 bucks. So just trying to be transparent with you guys about our journey with monetization and subscribers and stuff. And 1,000 subscribers are good, and getting your watch hours are good, and all that, because then you can earn some revenue. But YouTube and Google, the parent company, don't pay until you get $100 in your account anyway. So sometimes it takes a really long time to ever even see that money. Um, yeah, it is awesome. That's true. It's true. Oh man, taken after Jesse today. I'm sorry. My turn to give hard times apparently. Um, Loving my little cat right now. Well, I'm glad that you have a little cat to love, Rebecca. It's nice to have pets. So Danny's giving me a hard time saying I'm not watching her videos, huh? I was uh I was in your live stream, Danny, and you didn't even acknowledge me there. So throw it right back at you, girl. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I could watch everybody's videos. Honestly, it is hard to find the time to watch every single video, let alone put up my own videos. If you haven't noticed, I haven't put up all that many videos lately, and I've got a few I need to edit. So, yeah, hopefully I'll have some videos up there. But maybe I should go and check out Danny's videos first so that I know what's worth sharing, right? Thanks for the tip, Danny. I'll go and check that out. Yeah, I love that Jesse gives me a hard time, but see, his style is that he will dance on the edge of the trouble pond and be 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 getting into trouble with a whole bunch of people. Um, okay, what did Annette say? Annette says, I have given up worrying about subscriber numbers, trying to concentrate, putting out half decent videos. That's the best way to do it, Annette. Um, and I need to, like I said, today, my lighting, I was trying something different. It's not working out. I'm trying some video stuff, but just experiment. Try a whole bunch of different things. The way that we make videos, the way that I make videos, what I like is I like seeing a little kind of trailer in the beginning of the video to see what's coming. So I'll go and I'll find parts of my videos that look cool. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Um, when I zoom in on a new flower or a plant or the chickens, if I get some type of good shot in there, just a second here, a second there, I'll try to um, collect all those pieces. I'll copy them and I'll put them at the front of the video. I'll kind of do a little intro there before I start talking to the camera, or maybe after I introduce the video and before I really start the content when I'm talking about what you're going to be looking at, I guess. But that's something that you can work on is trying a bunch of different things. Um, how to introduce your videos, how to keep people engaged. There's so much to work on other than worrying about subscriber numbers, and I think that that's the way to do it. And it doesn't need to take a whole lot of time, but experimenting is really rewarding. I really enjoy it anyway. Hey, thanks, Chris. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you mentioning that. Um, oh, you did mention me. Well, maybe I had to take off before you did. I'm sorry, Danny. Um, I appreciate that. Oh, awesome. Well, yeah, I was watching you in the organized pineapple chat, and then I think I had to get on a work call or something. I don't know. Maybe the dog's got a rat or something. I had to leave. I often have to leave way before I want to. So I apologize for that because I would like to stay for the whole thing. And I didn't go back and watch it. So that is all on me. Well, I appreciate you, Danny. And appreciate you mentioning that so that I know. Um, yeah, that's great. Um, and I do enjoy your lives a whole bunch, and that's usually where I will engage with people the most. Is I try to at least watch a little bit of everybody's lives, just so I can kind of maybe catch what they're up to right now, even if I can't go and watch their all the recent videos. Um, just keep being consistent, have fun making them. Yeah, have fun, because if you're not having fun, then it's just another job, and you should enjoy what you do. You should enjoy what you do it with your day job too. If you don't enjoy it, maybe find something else to do, because life's too short to do something that you hate. Um, hey, there's Jennifer. This is your channel name used to be Jennifer um, Anger rhymed with danger, right? Yeah. Good morning, Jen. Jen and Steve. I like it. Good Times Homestead. Like it. It's on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna put you on the spot Tuesday. Awesome. Um, all right, let's see. I'm trying to get through the comments. It just jumped. There we go. Chuck just Chuck, I love your sense of humor, man. It's awesome. Oh man, you don't gotta do that, Danny. uh but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um I missed it, and I'm sorry about that. Don't confuse me, Nick. I still don't know how to edit. Yeah, well, Annette, it's not super hard. I could do a little tutorial video. That would be good. Uh, there's so many things I want to do with YouTube, and there's so little time that I prioritize. I got plenty of time, but I have other priorities. So this is how my week usually goes. Sunday morning's church. Sunday afternoon, well, we go and get lunch with somebody from church usually, and then we go and we play soccer with some families from church. And I want to change that routine for the world. I absolutely love it. It is so good. We're getting exercise, and we laugh so hard and have a really good time. Um, there's some awesome families that we're connected to that are doing the same stuff that all of you are. And I would love to put them on video, but they're not the video type of people, from what I know. Maybe they will be someday, but um, and we were talking about with that soccer family, um, not one family. I'm calling the whole group the soccer family, but there's probably half a dozen families that come out to that, all different ages of kids and parents and stuff, but maybe even grandparents too. Um, but we were talking about them raising meat chickens, and they all went in on meat chickens together, and somebody raised them as the chick stage in their garage or their house, and then they brought them over to the other person's house, and they finished them off there, and then they I think last year they took them to a butcher, and this year they butchered them themselves, or maybe vice versa. I don't remember. But I'm like, man, I didn't know you guys were raising your own meat chickens and butchering them. Um, but they got gardens, and they don't have much land. They're on urban homesteads and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyway, we've we got a lot going on. That's just Sunday. Uh, Monday, I typically will go for a bike ride in the morning, try to get my exercise, and then Tuesday I've got the pedal ministry Pedal ministry is on Tuesday night, so I have to work early, so I can get off a little bit early to make it to that. And then Danielle will volunteer at the community pregnancy center where they help uh, women and families um, and support them and give them the tools, resources, testing, and stuff for to help them as families. And then Wednesday, I have the pedal ministry in the morning, and so I have to get up early and do that. And then Wednesday night, we've got our community group Bible study. And then on Thursday, I do 2 hour live stream on YouTube in the mornings, uh, and then Thursday nights we usually have a family night kind of thing, and we just spend it as the four of us usually. Sometimes we'll go hiking or fishing or we'll do gardening or whatever we need to do. Have fun together. And then on Friday, it's another bike ride day for me. It's a huge priority for me to get enough exercise. And then Friday night, we'll typically go out to dinner and kind of have a family night there and maybe even invite someone else. And then Saturday, all day is usually a family day. We'll often go places, go to the feed store, go to the farm and ranch meet, or meet up with friends. But anyway, um, finding time to edit videos, yeah, and experiment and stuff. It's just it's difficult to find time to do all of it, but all those things are my high priorities currently. So yeah, weekends are the most busy for me too. On Saturdays, I say family day, and we do soccer and stuff. Oh, and on Thursday nights now we're in a softball league with some of those families that we do soccer with on Sundays. Hendrickson Family Farm. Hey, we just connected to you recently. Glad that you're here. Um, let's see. Cool schedule and ministries. Yeah, thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. Um, Out of the corner of my eye, I just thought I saw something. Hopefully, it was. Hopefully, it was me just seeing things. I'll mention what it was because I got a whole bunch of shade thrown at me. Um, yeah, Audio City Dawning. I don't have the energy for a schedule that full. Yeah, you know what? It's not easy. I'll just straight up say it. It's hard to even keep it straight, and I often wonder if I'm missing something I committed to. But so far so good. Work When work gets hectic, it gets a little stressful. I must say, leave margins in your schedule. That is big recommendation because if you've got an opportunity to minister to somebody and you don't have margins in your schedule, it's all the way full. Um, it sucks. I'll just say that it's happened to me, and I feel like a jerk. Jen, yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. Scout's in here though, so if there's something in here, he'll probably let me know at the very least. Um, my son has been in here, and I've caught him with food. And if we have any kind of pest problem, even ants in here, I'm going to be upset with him. Although he takes after his dad, so what can I say? All right, Wendy. Yeah, um, I understand about the projects on the Frankenstein house. I think it was just a something I imagined, but anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chris, give me a break, my friend. It only serves me right, though, right? Hey, what's up, Scott? I hope you're doing well, man. Um, I haven't been able. I know I saw a live stream. Something went up. I thought it was for today, I saw it come up um, last night, and I wasn't able to check on it. So hope you're doing well, Scott. Um, I've been praying for you, man. And I'll keep praying for you. Um, get some of that fox here and get some of the shadows that run out of the corner of your eyes. Uh, yeah, I should just spray fox urine all over our house. Danielle would just love that. Let me tell you. All right, so I didn't finish my update on the chickens. So our chickens, yeah, I thought I saw it go live last night sometime, Scott, and I'm hoping to be there today. I don't think I was able to make it last week or the week before or whatever because of work. So yes, it was probably all those things. I don't know. If it is a Gila monster, I would be ecstatic. I've never seen one. I've never seen one in person, and I live in Arizona. There's a lot of them here, but not here. Not up in the mountains. They're down a little bit lower in elevation. All right, the chickens. So we have 6 chicks. We've given some updates on them. I've been horrible about updating you guys as they've grown. And oh, I see Scott. Okay, got it. There it is. Jesse's put it up. Yeah, everybody go join us over at Rambling with the Brooms at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Um, so uh, these baby chicks, when did we get them? I don't remember. It's on the calendar, but they're they're a few months old, probably 3 months old now, I guess. So I can count backwards, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, they went in with the rest of our hens. So we got rid of 4. We had 10, so now we have 6 hens. They're grown, and then we have these 6 chicks that they're all looking like they're going to be hens as well. Some of them are pullets, some of them are straight runs. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what they are here. Looks like they're all hens, and they should be shown by now. But they all went in on Thursday. Last Thursday. So this is the first live stream we've had since then, and they are doing well. They're doing real well. Being that they are half of the flock, they're not getting picked on too much for the pecking order, which is good. Most of our hens are being pretty kind to them. Some of them are not, of course, but they're not making it in every night when the automatic chicken coop door goes down. So we've been having to help them out and get them in there. But that is something. Jason from Sow the Land had just installed an automatic chicken coop door. I think it was this week or last week. And I was thinking, why hasn't he done that yet? And I know a lot of you probably don't have an automatic chicken coop door, but I'll tell you what, we've been spoiled from the get-go. I built that coop and I knew I wanted an automatic chicken coop door. So it's based off of a light sensor. It's basically like any of those solar pathway lights or anything. They'll come on when it gets dark, and they'll go off when it gets light. So this coop door opens up when it gets light, and it goes down slowly when it gets dark. And it runs on AAA batteries. Hey, Janet. Janet's in here, everybody. Homestead, where you are. Okay, Danny follows Sutherland. You know about Jason over there and Lorraine, and I forget their daughter's name. But we've been watching them for, I don't even know, 4 years, probably 5 years. I don't know. They're good people. We love watching them. They just got a new 13-acre property. They went from, I think they only had an acre and a half, and they were growing tons of food on that. But anyway, it's fun following them. Pretty sure you have a rooster, Jen, huh? So are you happy or are you sad about that? Because a rooster can be a great thing. We are not allowed to have a rooster here. It's part of our zoning um, laws, so bummer. But now quail roosters, you do. So that's an update I'm going to give you here in just a second. But the chickens, so they're grown up. They're out there with the rest of the flock, and they're integrating and figuring out the pecking order, and they're learning the ropes and all that. And so the automatic chicken door is the one thing that they really need to learn. The second thing they need to learn, and Danielle was working on this yesterday, they need to learn about the scoop. We got a scoop for the scratch. Scoop up the scratch, shake it around so they can hear it's a galvanized metal scoop, galvanized steel metal scoop, and so they can hear it when we shake it around, and then they follow the hens. They're trained. They follow us wherever we go with that, and they look for their chicken tractor. And they'll go in ahead of us and go right in the chicken tractor, and it's awesome. It's amazing. They go right in, except for the couple of the ones we got rid of were a little bit hard headed, a little stubborn, or a little bit not picking up on. I don't know. I think they just wanted to go and find their own stuff and not go where we wanted them to. They would half the time, it seemed like. Anyhow, um, these baby chickens, they're whatever 3 months old, so they're teenage chickens, I guess. They need to figure that out because that's a regular everyday thing, and we haven't been doing it for a few days because they they need to all kind of get with the program, so to speak. So, so Jen, we got ours. Yeah, that's how Danielle is. She's not a super early morning person either. I am, but she's not. Um, and I've got plenty of other stuff I could do rather than letting the chickens out. And they don't lay until later on in the morning anyhow. So it's nice for us to be able to come out a little bit later. I come out during my lunch break usually and check on everything, see what Danielle's up to out there. Amanda says she has an omelet door, but you know what? I was looking for. I'm always scouring Craigslist on the farm and garden section there. So Craigslist, if you go on there, it has a for sale. You go on Craigslist and for sale. There's a Craigslist app for phones too. It makes it easy. But for sale, farm and garden, and I'll just peruse that at least once a week and see what people are getting rid of. Sometimes they're getting rid of stuff that is great, and sometimes it's almost free, if not free sometimes. So pay attention there. But that automatic chicken coop door, people said they had it for a season and they were getting rid of it, and it was already mounted in a wood frame and everything. And I was just right then building out um, our chicken coop and our chicken run, and I was building a hallway for it, and it was perfect timing, just perfect. So I don't even know what brand it is. I don't think it has any stickers or anything on it, but see Amanda saying she has an omelet door. I don't know. We never researched it. I just saw it and I said, hey, does it work well? And they said it works excellent. The batteries lasted us this whole year through the freezing cold, through the hot, everything. And sure enough, for us, I think our batteries have lasted 2 years already. They're just regular alkaline batteries, I think, out there. I don't think they're rechargeables or anything. So, hey, we got Sherry Black in here. Good morning, Sherry. What's up, Soil Sister? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, chicken training. It'll make your life. It'll change your life, 100%. It's awesome. We train those chickens. I tell you, it's great. What's Craigslist? Well, in America, we have this thing called Craigslist, and I think let me see in it. Maybe this is something that could help you too. Let's see. I don't think that they have it internationally. Craigslist worldwide. Let's see here. Oceania, Australia. They do. They have I have it for Sydney. Here you go. I'm gonna give you a link, Annette. There you go, my friend. You go, Annette. It's a classified site, basically, for. Um, should have given you the link to the farm and garden stuff. Let's see. Hang tight. For sale. Farm and garden. Nothing there in Perth. Oh my goodness, you weren't kidding me, Annette. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe people don't use it at all over there in Australia. I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, they got some stuff. There's a Toyota Hilux vehicle, pet Labrador, uh, vacuum seal bags, preserve jars, vacuum container attachment, and a new PlayStation 5. There's not much on there. I'm sorry, Annette. You're not going to find much there. But that's what it is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would be a better classified site over there, but that's what we use. Yeah, same here. And, we love buying new stuff. There have been a few times where we've been burned on it. What did I buy? Oh, his modem that is pumping our internet right now. Um, I bought it used off of eBay, and it was a good deal. It works great, but it was the weirdest thing. So you know how I was talking about cats. I guess I'm just supposed to talk about cats. I don't know. Anyway, this guy, I assume it was a guy. I really hope it wasn't a lady. It could have been. I don't know. I don't remember. But we bought this modem. It got shipped to us, and it was in a box. It wasn't in some envelope or anything. The packing material was this plastic. It was just like a plastic that you would like cover up a doorway with in a construction site like to keep the drywall dust and stuff from coming in a room that's all finished off or cover up furniture with or whatever. I don't know. It's like thick, clear plastic. It's just wrapped in that. And right away, I opened the box and I'm like, oh my goodness, it smells like cat urine in here, like male cat urine. It's like undeniable. I'm like, did they really? Is this thing covered in cat urine? No, it was the plastic. The plastic had crystallized tomcat urine all over it. And it wasn't the whole thing, but it was enough where it was totally disgusting. So I take that and I take it outside immediately, get it out out there, and then of course I'm like, is this modem like covered in cat urine too, or is it okay? And so I did the sniff test. I ain't gonna deny it. I smelled the thing, and it didn't smell like cat urine at all. And I'm like, how can this whole box smell like cat urine and the plastic, but the modem is totally smells fine, smells good. Anyway, I don't think that they realized that their plastic was covered in cat urine. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about cats again. I should have stayed away. Got everything washed up and ready to go ahead and film this last video for the oatmeal collab. I'll be back. You're still here when I'm done. All right, Danny. Thank you. Yeah, I've never had a used product buying experience like that ever. Um, oh, what's eBay? Come on. That's why you're laughing. I see. Yep, Jesse's calling you out. I know you're pulling our chain. Yep. Yeah, it was gross. I know that was gnarly. Um, yeah, it can be a challenge. One of the best things that we bought, or one of the things we use the most, that that was used, is this tripod I bought. there was a part on it that was broken. It was like a crank that cranks the head up, and the guy I bought it from, he sold it to me for $10, and it's a great tripod. I love it. It's not the screw type of legs where you screw them to make them stand up, or you unscrew them to collapse them. It's the flip kind, which is way faster. I love it. I don't use it enough, to be honest. That was one of the other things I'm going to be working on. Annette was talking about, ways to improve and stuff like that. And that tripod, I'm staring at it right now. It's great. It's got a removable plate. It'd be nice if I had my camera at hand. It's in the other room. But yeah, tripod. Great tool for the YouTube channel for sure. Um, I don't use mine enough. Raining again. Oh man, send some of that over my way, Zanny Mae. We need rain so bad over here. Although I did get bit by mosquitoes on my Tuesday night ride. I don't know where that water is, but water somewhere out there in the forest. Um, I said, I need a tripod. My 8-year-old said, what about that? It's the telescope. Um, uh, yeah, tripods are nearly essential. Hang on just a second. Scout is needing to get out of here. Right back. Scout was not going to let Katie go out there and kill the rats and mice by herself. So he wanted to go out there with her. All right, 7:30. Let me go and throw this link up here. If anybody wants to come up and be our guest on the panel, it'd be fun to have somebody up here with us to chat with. Um, well, it can help you by positioning your camera where you need it to be, Heather. It is hard to get your camera over top of the food on the stove. It can be a perilous uh, or journey of peril, I guess. Anyway, um, in some tripods, you can actually uh, hang them up somehow, like bungee cords or ropes or something. So there's different things that you can do, but basically, it's a tool to um, get your camera in the place that you need it to be and hold it there. So, um, yeah, a small tripod might not do it for you. You might need a larger tripod that goes up to like head level, eye level. We have a couple of them. We have one that's a Joby Gorilla Pod that bends. It's like what the famous YouTubers use to do their vlog videos, and they hold it out and like, shooting the camera at themselves and walking around or whatever. So we have one of those, and you can kind of bend it and put it onto a pole or I don't know, whatever, trees or branches or whatever. That one's kind of useful, but the other tripod, I need to use it more often. Actually, Jason from Sow the Land, he uses his tripod really well. He puts it all over the place. And all you need is a couple second shots here and there, and it really can change the feel of your video if you just move your tripod, hit record, turn it off, move it, and just keep doing that. It keeps it interesting rather than it just being the same angle like you guys have seen of me all morning. Um, so yeah, Gorilla Pods are awesome, except when they crack. Mine has cracked and it doesn't stay together. So I need to probably get another one, and they're not super cheap. So, and there's knockoffs, and I don't recommend them. I've used them. They're just not the same. I use a tripod when cooking so they can see in the bowl or pan. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, rain seems like a foreign concept here too. I know the Central Valley of California. I heard that the governor was going to say that yesterday. I heard that Governor Newsom in California was going to implement a um, water restrictions, um, a baking collaboration. Um, I am not a huge baker, just like Amanda says here. Danielle is a baker. Maybe I could get her to do some kind of baking video. Oh, Jen's saying weather in Jasper, Arkansas. Wonder if you're close to Tiny Tim Posey. I haven't seen him in here this morning, but I'm not sure if he lives close to you or not, Jen. 55 degrees, 6 miles per hour, 91% humidity. I'll take the 55 degrees. You can keep the humidity. I've lost my Joby for now. I hope I find him. Yeah, I know. I can see my JB from here, so I still know where it is. It's called rain. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that humidity any day. Lisa might be interested in baking collab. Oh, nice. Interested in eating the baking goods. Yeah, same here, Jesse. All right. In fact, I have a little bit of a problem when Daniel makes baked goods because they don't stick around for long. Somehow they disappear. All right, let's see. Yeah, Jesse's hilarious, for sure. There are so many options. That's true. It'd be fun to say, you have to include this particular vegetable or meat or some ingredient, right? Um, hey, Danny at Wicked Awesome Gardening. Good morning. Um, yeah, see, I know you send out all that vanilla extract, and no cookies have come back to you yet, Jesse. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, here we go. Hashtag cookies for Jesse. That's right. Well, I guess nobody is wanting to come up yet this morning. Oh, hey! I say that, and then a lovely, lovely person comes and wants to join us here. Good morning, Andale. How are you?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing something I've never done before.
What are
So
you
I
doing?
thought maybe I could share it with you. We have, of course, y'all forgive my kitchen. It's crazy messy. But look, I have onion tops that
Oh,
we pulled
nice.
all the onions, and I have the onion tops, and I am cutting them up and drying them out to go in the dehydrator.
Oh, very good.
And so that's what I'm doing right this minute. And they are gooey and messy. And I've never done this. So I don't know. I can't see the chat or anything, but I don't have a clue if it's going to if it's good work. But I don't want to throw them away. So
Yeah. So you have an excess. Is that why you're dehydrating them?
well, we grew onions and they matured while I was gone. I was gone to
I remember.
Indiana, the first
Yeah.
picking, and then I was gone to Savannah for the Soil Family Expo,
Yeah.
which was fantastic. And I got my grandmama's gown on, so I'm not pretty for y'all. But um, anyway, Worth, my husband, pulled all the tops off, and then he was letting the onions dry out. And so now I'm trying to do something with them. They were in the freezer. So they're mushy. But
Oh,
hey, I mean, I'm going to try.
yeah, you
It's
should.
better than just throwing them away.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's nothing better than your fresh herbs dehydrated and put in your spice cabinet. I'm telling you, they're just, it's amazing to the taste. But we have a section where I have the celery and the parsley and the onion tops and chives. And
Look at this encouragement from Chuck. He says it should do fine.
you think, Chuck, because they're really mushy. But I figure I can dry them. And what I'm doing is trying to make sure I don't have any, extra friends in here,
Yeah.
and cleaning everything really good, and then just cutting them up. So I thought I'd show your audience.
Oh, I love it, and yeah, it's a lot of work, obviously, but isn't it worth it? It's your own. There's nothing better than having your own onion and if it's dehydrated, you could use it for a long time to come.
Oh yeah, well I have made the coolest thing that I've made so far with the herbs and things that are from the garden is my own dried ranch dressing
Really?
with the onion tops and the parsley and the garlic tops. They're all dehydrated. And then I've got a recipe. There's a video out there of it. Gail from Southern Living did hers,
Oh yeah.
but mine came mostly from the garden. And I'm telling you, it's wonderful on roast and steak and chicken and pork chops and
Yeah.
excuse me, anything that you would put a rub on. That stuff is delicious.
Oh man, well I'm ready for lunch already, and it's only 7:45 here.
Ah, yeah, it's 10:45 here. So,
Yeah,
but
that sounds good.
I thought I'd just pop in while I was doing some things, and maybe your audience could help me. Uh, After they're dry, you can blend them up and make onion powder. Yes, yes. And I have, see if it's handy, one of these little blenders. I
Oh
just
yeah.
used this. I had cut some dill that was growing in the yard and chopped that up, dried it, and then you blend it up in just a little blender. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm so glad to see you. Um, but I mean, the the smell and the taste of your freshly grown vegetables and herbs is so different than what you would ever buy in the
Yeah,
store
it
that
really
it just,
is.
oh my gosh, it's so worth it. So anyway, I just wanted to say hey, and that I've been listening to you the whole time. My husband and I just got finished. We go to a little meat market that's out in Perquimans County, and they have bundles that you can purchase that are very, very reasonable, and it's good homegrown meat. And
Yeah.
then we package it all up, put it in the freezer. I'll be emptying that freezer and canning some of that meat soon, but we do it together, which is works out much better. And so now we've got a freezer full of meat, and I'm cutting up vegetables.
Oh
And
man, you're doing it, Ann.
I am
Doing it. That's
tickled.
awesome. Hey, look at who we have here.
Hey, Chuck!
I just want to be on the screen with Ann Dale.
And I don't have my lipstick on today. I need my
There we go.
lipstick on to be pretty, but
I didn't put my lipstick on either. So
you didn't put yours on either. But
I
so
said I couldn't
Chuck,
pass this opportunity.
that's wonderful. So you have done this, even though they're mushy, you think they'll dry okay?
Yeah, they should dry. Just keep drying. Everything dries.
Yeah,
Just leave it out in
it
the sun
might
long enough.
take a
It's going to
while.
dry.
Might take a while, but I figure, you know what? I'm gonna give it the old college try anyway. It's better than throwing
It
them
should
in
be
the
fine.
trash can.
Yeah, let us know how that goes, Ann. I'm curious to see. I mean, out here in Arizona, yeah, if you don't put something in a humid environment, it'll turn dehydrated before you know it. It's so
Okay.
dry here, but
You know,
and that
we have so much moisture here in North
yeah,
Carolina.
no.
It's humidity out like crazy. That is the humidity that gets you.
Yeah,
And
and that was asking if you can use an oven to dehydrate stuff, and that's a good point.
yes, you
Yeah,
can.
on the low setting, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can. I have done that with parsley, and it is very fast. It's much faster. I just put a baking pan in the oven with some parchment paper and stick it in there till it's all dried. Then you just pull it out and crunch it up with your fingers, and then you've got some fresh. But you certainly can dehydrate in the oven. Absolutely.
I seen something where a lady, and I'm trying to remember who it was, but I can't remember now. But when she was putting up her seeds, she would put rice in it, in with her seed packets to take out the moisture. You might could do something like that uh, with the stuff you dehydrate. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an old trick for electronics as well. I know
Right.
when I was in Costa Rica and we had camera equipment that wouldn't work. So if you have high humidity or if you get, if something your camera falls in the pond or something, put it right away into a bag of dried rice and it may work within a day or two. So
Yeah.
that's a good point, Chuck. I'd never thought about that for seeds,
I
but
hadn't either.
that's a good way to keep those seeds from getting moisture.
Yeah, we have to be careful about that too. I keep them. I did find out this year. I put some of my seeds in Ziploc bags that were labeled, and um, they get moisture in there. So I was talking to Container Crops last night, and she considered maybe putting an oxygen absorber in with the
Yep.
Ziploc bags with the
Yeah.
seeds. That would help keep the moisture away. So anyway, I just thought it was cool to be able to.
Somebody else who wants to be on the screen with Ann Dale too.
Ah, Jesse,
That's
hey,
right.
Hey,
I'm a,
Jesse.
I just want to be on with Chuck and Dale and Nick.
Yeah.
yes.
Look at this
Oh,
all-star
good.
crew.
There we
Hey.
go.
Hey, Ann, I wanted to say that Lisa did the same thing with her tomato peels. Whenever she did her tomato sauce, all the peels and seeds that were separated from the, when she did the grinder thing, she
Uh-huh.
used put it all on a piece of parchment paper and dehydrated it and made the tomato powder out of it.
Oh my gosh.
So
I haven't done that yet.
Tomato
that-
powder out of the skin.
yeah,
Yes.
so you just
Oh, I didn't know about that.
all the waste that comes out of when you're making the sauce,
Yeah.
all the waste, she just dehydrated it and made tomato powder out of it, so you can put it in soup, stews.
Oh gosh.
You can make tomato paste out of it.
It's delicious.
But there's no waste to the tomato, and that was using that Casino Pro grinder thing that
Yeah.
straining.
We
And-
have one of those.
Oh my goodness, I was impressed. She did a great job. And it's going to be good with those onion tops. You dehydrate those, grind them down, and make some onion powder out. Oh my goodness!
Yes. Yeah. Oh gosh. There's just not a flavor like it.
I mean, you can rub that on Chuck, and then make him smell good.
Yep. There's just
Hey.
not a flavor like it. It's just unbelievable. And so I've got this pan that's drying a little bit just to get some of the moisture out.
That's going to be awesome.
And then I'm going to stick it in the dehydrator. I could put it just right in the oven, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing because it's all new. So.
Oh wow, Jen just came up with a new challenge: tomato milkshake challenge.
No.
Tomato milkshake.
Okay.
Is your dehydrator inside, Ann?
Yes, it's let me get it.
No, well, okay.
Why are you asking, Chuck? Are there dehydrators that go outside?
Yeah.
Just a little. It's just a little. It has these kind of trays on it.
Yeah.
Right. I was just wondering because I know, like when I dehydrate stuff like peppers and garlic and onions and stuff like that, it gives an odor. I mean, there's
Oh, I see.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good
the house.
smell.
The house smells like you're cooking a stew. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But we love onions and garlic, so it smells good to us. I have not dehydrated peppers inside because I'm not a pepper person. My husband is, but I don't want. I don't want to pepper spray the whole house.
And I did hear a rumor that if you dehydrate onions
Get off the wall, pepper.
and peppers at the same time, it rids you of house mice.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that section.
Oh my gracious! Well, so
All right, we'll bring him back. We'll give him a second chance.
Yeah, your mice will go away.
Okay,
It's better than having a cat.
that might have to be on the back porch. Does it work for snakes? Because we got some snakes.
Yeah,
around
there
here.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we got a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old young men in our house, and so it always smells like we're dehydrating onions over here.
Dog.
I bet it does. They have a little funk. Follows them.
Little
Don't they?
funk.
That's right. We keep that door closed over there. We're dehydrating onions in that room, especially.
Well, I don't want to keep you guys. I just
Yeah,
wanted to show you what I was experimenting with and how
I
fun
love
it
it.
would be to come up and chat with you.
I love it. We're gonna try that too, Ann, because we got onions that are just about ready to harvest. They started putting their flowers out, and we pulled the flowers off, and so I think we'll probably pull the tops off here pretty soon and pull the onions out. So,
But don't
I might
throw
have to
nothing
try
away,
that
Nick.
as well.
Don't throw nothing away, Nick, because you can grind that stuff with a little bullet or whatever you have to grind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, the thing is that I rarely get to choose about a lot of that extra stuff. A lot of it goes to the chickens. Our chickens eat like they're kings. So
Yeah, but somebody like me or maybe Andale doesn't have chickens, so
I don't have chickens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have
I know.
to use it.
And I think that, had I been home, I would have washed them and immediately put them in to dry. But they went in the freezer, so to be able to keep them until I could get home, and so they're more mushy than they
yeah.
have been before. But I just dry them for a week.
Just suck all that moisture out. They'll be fine.
That's right. That's
That'd
right.
be good.
So,
Yeah,
it
sprinkle
was fun.
some of that rice around there while
All
you're
right,
doing
I'm going to get down off of here. I just wanted to be in the presence of the what? How do you call her, Jesse?
She's the prettiest southern flower of the sweetest flower of the South.
There you go.
You're too precious, Jesse. Thank you, honey. Anyway.
Y'all see, I hadn't even got out of my recliner this morning. That's how bad it is at the Lee House.
But I'm
But
going
it's still
to have to
early
put her
in
on
the
Chuck. I'm going to have to put her on the spot right here. She said she's going to make me some cookies with that vanilla, and I haven't seen not a hair no hide of one.
I
Oh,
tell
my
you
goodness.
what. That's
I think
right,
she ought to
sis.
send all of us some.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. As soon as I keep my little self home.
Yeah.
I've been on the road for the month of May, man.
Yeah.
I've been on the road.
How was that Savannah, Georgia meetup?
Oh my gosh. Y'all, these are people that I'm friends with on YouTube. There was not a single person that was not exactly like they are online. It was friends meeting friends that have like minds. And we all looked after each other. I felt like the big grandma and the auntie. Everybody was looking after me like a crazy thing. But it was so nice and wonderful. It leaves you wanting more is what it does.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Chuck, if you and Jesse, have you been to a meetup? You've been to meetups, right?
No, I have not been to a meetup.
Oh, you have not.
No.
Just wait. You need to go when you get a chance.
Who would want to meet us? Please. Come on.
Oh my gosh, just about everybody on the internet.
No, I don't
Be
think so.
breaking YouTube.
I'm going to the Kentucky one.
That's fantastic. Oh, Chuck, you're gonna
We're
love
planning on
it.
going to Kentucky as well,
That's
and only because I want to go back
fantastic.
to where I went to boot camp. I want to go visit Fort Knox one more time.
Okay,
I was there.
okay.
I was in
Well,
boot camp when I was there.
I didn't get to see as much of Savannah as I would have liked, only because we had activities and we were visiting.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of fun. It was hot, but it just, Sherry and Bobby were such fabulous hosts. You would have thought that we were guests in their homes because they wanted to make sure that everybody was looked after and accounted for. And that poor woman was on her phone giving directions to all of us directionally challenged people the whole time. But it was great. And there were little channels. There were even people that don't have channels that were there that are strong. Oh, Chuck's go. There were strong followers of channels, and the city of Savannah rolled out the red carpet for us.
Oh, really?
Wow.
They did. They made arrangements for, well, you get like 50 YouTubers there, then you're going to get some advertisement for your town and for things. And so they rolled out the red carpet for us. The Children's Museum, which is where we had our actual expo, were fabulous. We just really all had a great time. Thank you for asking.
Well, that's great. And Savannah's a very historic town. So if you got to go around and look at Savannah, Georgia.
It is. It's beautiful. Cobblestone streets. And
A lot of wrought iron.
I went with Best Yet Journey, Lydia from Best Yet Journey that does the Whoop Whoop show on Monday nights. She and I had met once before in person, and we talk on the phone all the time. And she and I roomed together. We shared a hotel room. And the girl is a hoot. She keeps you laughing the whole time and has never seen a stranger. So we just had a wonderful time. It leaves you wanting more, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, y'all have a great day. I've got my
Well,
stuff
thank you
that
for
I'm
sharing.
trying
Thank
to
you for
get.
sharing your little onion deal there.
Yep, trying to get my onions going.
Yeah.
And I will be chatting with y'all soon. Thank you, Nick, for
Thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to hear how those onions turn out.
Yeah,
I'll
and
show it.
do a video on how it came out.
I will. Hopefully maybe they'll be dry by Tuesday.
Oh.
I can show them on the Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, you can't put them in the oven at 2 degrees. It'll take till Tuesday then.
Yeah, no. All right. Y'all take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ann.
So, Nick, then there was 2.
Then there was 2, Jesse, and I'm going to have to get myself to work.
Myself. So I just wanted to get on and say hello and tell you about that fox urine. I had that issue with those mice here. They used to chew on my wires on my truck, especially during the pandemic when I didn't drive my truck, when I was getting 3 months to a gallon.
Oh, yeah.
And so I didn't have my truck, and they were getting up in there chewing on the little wire. Actually, it was the wire casing, but they would chew through the wires too.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that here. We got all the people that let their vehicles sit. They keep their hoods up over here in Arizona because we got bad pack rats. But you know what? I got your protege. Oh, no. It's still there? There she is.
Danny
I'm here.
I thought she was going to go do something.
I did.
So she's doing a video on oatmeal.
She did it. Yeah. She's back.
Today is the last day of the oatmeal collab.
Yeah.
And so, I have blueberry oatmeal muffins in the oven. It didn't take long. I cheated. I used my KitchenAid mixer.
That's cheating?
That's not cheating.
That's cheating. I think that's the way you do it.
Well, I didn't have to sit there and, I just threw it all in and then poured it in the cups and popped it in.
It's not 1800s collab. It's a today collab. So you can use that.
Yeah, that's like saying if you use a meat grinder to grind up your meat, that's cheating. That's how you do it, Danny.
I'm Danielle, and I'm not Nick's wife, but I give him just as hard of a time as Nick's wife.
Yes, you do. I love it.
You got to keep them in check, Danny.
That's right. Somebody's
Steven-
got to. And
Steven said,
I know
Danny,
I'm going
she
to call them out.
Yeah, no, I wasn't meaning to give you a hard time today, Nick. I was just
no,
picking with you.
I take it all in good fun, Danny. And I tried to throw it back to you, but I'm not as good. So,
Yeah.
I got to learn from Jesse a little bit more how to walk on the edge of the trouble pond.
So you're saying, so what you're saying, Nick, is you might get a house cat? Might?
No, I don't think that's what he said. Oh no, he left. Did
No,
you keep
I took him off of there. He's going to talk about me getting a house cat. He's gone. No.
what?
No, he's back. He's back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the power. You know, he can do what he wants.
That's right. I just keep my cursor right over this remove button on Jesse's face because you never know when you're going to need to take Jesse out of the chat panel here. Oh,
Yeah.
he took himself out. Well, I'd love to sit and chat some more, but I really do need to get to work. It's 8:04 over here. So thanks for coming up, even for a minute or two, Danny.
Yeah.
And Jesse, as always, thank you for coming up too. Appreciate you all, and I do appreciate you giving me a hard time. I love it.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Take
It
care.
just lets you know I care.
Bye.
Yeah,
Danny.
I know it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now.